Hello, welcome back to my Learn to Drive series. And today, we're going to be making roundabouts easy. The dreaded roundabout. So if you do like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. It does help me greatly and I do appreciate it. It's only one click, so stay tuned. Here comes some roundabouts. So when you're looking at roundabouts themselves, they're essentially classed as a junction. It's just got a circle in the middle. So the way that you do them, when you're looking at it, when you're approaching a roundabout, you want to be looking at the sign to see where you're going. And then it's going to tell you what direction, basically, or the position, so to say, that you're basically going to need to be in on approach to the roundabout. So generally, if you're following the road ahead, unless road markings or signs tell you otherwise, you're going to be on the left-hand side on approach, or the right, depending on if it's 2 lanes to 2 lanes. But generally you'll be on the left on approach, and you'll be sticking to the outside of the roundabout and taking the exit that you need. Now, a lot of people get confused with roundabouts purely down to the fact that they are quite difficult, or can be quite difficult sometimes. So let's see if we can make them a little bit easier for you today. So when we're looking at roundabouts, we're going to be sticking to the MSPSL routine, okay, which stands for mirrors, signal, position, speed and gear and look. Okay, now if you complete all these 5 things on approach to a roundabout, it'll make your life a lot easier. Position on this one is very important. Speed and gear on this one is also very important. So it depends on the size of the roundabout to what gear you select for the roundabout. So as we're approaching our first roundabout, for this one, I'm going to be turning right on the roundabout and I'm going to be taking the 3rd exit. So straight away, I'm checking my central and right mirror and I'm indicating right. I'm looking at the road markings. It's a relatively tight roundabout, so I'm going to drop it down into 2nd on approach and see if I can time this now. So I'm sticking to the right, looking to the right and looking ahead. That's great, it's nice and clear. Watching the white car coming across, making sure they're not going to cause me a problem. As I get past my 2nd exit, you see I checked my left mirror and my central mirror. I indicated left and merged off the roundabout. Relatively simple. We're now into a 30-mile-an-hour zone, so we're going to bring that speed up a little bit. So that's your first roundabout. Let me know in the comments below how you think it went. Could I have done anything better? Or was that a really well taken, executed roundabout? Now this next roundabout we're coming up to, we're going to be following the road ahead and we're going to be taking the 1st exit. Don't need to put a signal on here. I am going to stay in 3rd for now as I approach the roundabout. It's quite an open roundabout this, so if I look, I can see it's clear. I'm just accelerating through the roundabout, sticking to the left, and then coming off. The next roundabout we're going to come to is a big roundabout. We're going to be turning right and we're going to be taking the 4th exit here. So mirror checks, signal right. As I'm coming into the roundabout, I am slowing down, looking what that car's doing first of all, looking for the gaps in traffic. That car is indicating left. They're coming off past me. So I'm taking the opportunity in 2nd to get onto the roundabout. I'm getting past my 3rd exit now. My left mirror check's coming in, my left indicator's coming on, and I'm merging back to the left-hand side. Got another roundabout straight off this one. It's to follow the road ahead and take the 3rd exit. So we don't need an indicator because we're following the road ahead. You can see that from the sign itself. So as we come round here, sticking to the left. This is a 2-lane onto 2-lane. If you'll notice, it's quite wide on exit of this roundabout. So that's a 2-lane to 2-lane. So you can go on the right or you can stick to the left. Me personally, best position for me is on the left-hand side. It's the safest place to be. So if you're on the right, you've then got to filter back in, you see. Plus the normal driving position, if it's nice and clear like that, is to the left. So it makes it simple. Okay, so next roundabout we're coming up to, we're going to turn right and take the 3rd exit again. Okay, so we're going to check our mirrors, we're going to indicate right. We're going to drop it down to 2nd, just because it's a relatively tight roundabout. Sticking to the inside here. As I'm getting past the 2nd exit, my left mirror check's coming in, my left indicator's coming on, and I'm exiting the roundabout. Got another roundabout straight after that we're going to follow the road ahead, take the 2nd exit. So if you look at the sign, it's straight up, going to stick to the left-hand side. Also, what you'll notice as well, when we get to this roundabout, there's some road markings that tell us what lane to be in as well. So, as I'm approaching this roundabout, you can see there underneath the Kia, there's a right turn, and then this one in front of me, there's an ahead and a left. So I want to be sticking to the left side because I'm following the road ahead. As we're coming into this roundabout, we've got this van here that's blocking my view a little bit. So I'm going to try and hold back slightly. And I can't really, so I'm going to have to move forward. Now I'm going to hold back slightly. That van's turning left. We are going to make our way into this roundabout. Sticking to the left side. Left mirror check, left indicator. Make sure it's safe to exit the roundabout. If you do like this video, like I say, please like, comment and subscribe. It is it's a great help to me. And yeah, it's good to get quite a few of these YouTube videos out at the moment. Right, so we've got a couple of mini roundabouts coming up here. Back to back. I'm going to follow the road ahead and then turn left. So as we're approaching this mini roundabout, it's quite a tight one, so I'm looking to the right hand side nice and early, but I'm scanning ahead and to the right. Then we're going to turn left, so it's an immediate centre left mirror check. Looking over to that side, is it safe? Yeah, we're good. Mini roundabouts, slightly different to large roundabouts, just purely on the basis that they are a lot tighter, and there's a lot less observations on approach. So at this mini roundabout, we're going to turn right, take the second exit. There's a yellow box junction in front of me here, so I'm just going to sit behind it and wait until it's cleared. I don't want to be blocking the yellow box junction or in it at all. Making sure I'm past the pedestrian crossing. It's now opened up for me a little bit. It's quite a difficult mini roundabout because you're on a little bit of a hill as you're coming up to it. So I'm looking right. Are we clear? We are clear. So we're moving straight in. And then we've got another mini roundabout. So we're going to follow the road ahead, second exit. We're looking ahead. Is it clear? It is. No one's turning right across me. Just keeping my eyes on the other cars that are on the roundabout from the left-hand side as well, but not reacting to it unless something happens. You get a good idea of whether cars are going to go or not when it comes to your the way that they're driving, essentially. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, that's just a small insight into roundabouts, how to deal with them, what you should be looking for, the approach. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Unstoppable.